Hi guys, Corey Quinn, class of 1990 and president at Smet Jesuit. Thanks for taking a few minutes to spend with me and to hear about the latest happenings here at Smet. Biggest news right now at our mission is, of course, the newest recruits, the class of 2020, are on their way to us. If you get a second after this video is over, check out the website, click on the link to those acceptance videos. I think you'll really appreciate the creativity that went into the announcement to these newest young men that are coming our way, and there's a little bit of star power too there that I think you'll appreciate. I just want to cover a couple of quick big ideas. Of course, that our school is known for a few things, so I just want to hit a few points in each of those areas so that you know what's happening. First off, probably most importantly, our academic program continues to be very strong. We've seen increases in our students' ACT scores for each of the last 5 years. We're very proud of that, and as a result of that, this is something that all of us should be proud of. Our graduates from Smet Jesuit High School go on to Jesuit colleges and universities at a higher rate than any of their peers at all Jesuit high schools across the country. That is really cool. All right, so I know sports is something that all of us take great pride in, and I'm sure you've heard some of the big news coming out of Smet in the past several weeks. Let me give you a few bits that you may not have heard about. We got a great hockey program again this year. Our hockey Spartans will be taking on St. Louis U High in a state semis here in the next couple of days. Check your local listings, and if you can get out to the Hardee's Ice Complex, don't miss those guys. They're fun to watch, and the crowds are great. Secondly, wrestling, historically a great program here at Smet, has seen a resurgence under the leadership of Coach Colby Robinson. They recently finished second in the MCC, and this is just an amazing feat for these young men and for their coaching staff. And lastly, as I'm sure you've heard by now, we are so proud to welcome home one of our own, class of 2008 alumnus, Robert Steeples. If you saw Robert play in high school or college or knew of any of his accomplishments at the NFL level, all that I can say is, as good a football player as he is and was, he's an even better person, and what an example he will be for our young men. Lastly, these are big days ahead for Smet Jesuit. We are approaching 50 years in our school's history, and we need your help. Just recently, one of our own came back, State Senator Eric Schmidt, class of 93, and shared with a huge audience of our students and their dads a key message that I want all of you to hear, and that is that each one of us, as men for others, every person has something to give back to our world, and that gift, very simply, is the gift of ourselves. We need your help. I wanted to ask you, before we close, if you can come back to Smet Jesuit and share your gifts the way Eric has. There are so many ways to get involved, and I'll give you just a couple of concrete examples right now. First off, thanks for your work on the annual campaign, which was a huge success this year. We always love your financial gifts and contributions to Smet Jesuit. And secondly, on March 12th, we'll be bringing the Odyssey auction back on campus. Please come join us. Buy a seat, buy a table, maybe sponsor the auction this year. And with that, I wanted to introduce you to the person who you might want to contact if you want to get involved. Yet another person who has brought his gifts back to bear, another alumnus, Mr. Bill Rebholz, class of 1977.
Thanks, Corey. Fellow Spartans, it's an awesome privilege to be standing here in this chapel, on this campus, at this time in our history. I look forward to working with each of you guys. My door is open, Corey's door is open. Send us an email, give us a call. But this brotherhood that we enjoy as Spartans is something awesome. And like Corey, I look forward with excitement carrying this out for the next 50 years. Thanks so much for all you do for Smet.
Thank you, Bill. Gentlemen, thank you for your time. May your families be blessed as we enter this Lenten season, and may you have a joyous and happy Easter. Thanks again for your time.